Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to the Evolution game. Uh, this is a game I developed after my initial goal was to make the chat friendly to me, and I tried a couple of ideas, and finally I decided to go on this approach. The initial idea tried to tame the chat, meaning all the time correcting him and telling him what I want, talking to him as an adult, explaining to him. And although it seemed to work for a while, uh, I noticed that it requires a lot of processing power, probably from the chat. Um, the answers came more and more slowly. Just a second. Sorry, I got a little interrupt. So I said I tried to tame the chat to make him friendly, but I noticed that although the process was very resources consuming with the system, even though I used ChatGPT before, I got a lot of hangouts as the process continued, and answering was very more and more slow. It was probably more and more difficult for him to understand what I want, and he was keeping forgetting what I asked him. It seemed like I need to repeat it again and again and again. Um, and this was a bit frustrating. So I decided a complete different approach. And the approach is to go on a tabula rasa approach, meaning I want to play a game with him when he start as a newborn baby, which actually knows nothing. So here, let's see the rules of the evolution game. You start as a newborn baby. The only thing you know is to use the emojis crying hard like a baby, poop, forgive me for the word. Chat didn't want to give me an emoji. I needed the emoji of poop. It took him time to will to be willing to give it. Sleeping, because babies sleep, and face that have no expression starts with nothing, either crying or nothing, like when he's calm, no expression. So he knows nothing but this as a baby. His objective is to make me smile in order to earn points. Now, how he earn points? Every time he makes me smile, he earn a point. Every time he makes me disappointed, which I didn't define exactly what's disappointed mean. He needs to figure it out. He loses a point. Learning, he can only learn from me. I'm his only source of knowledge at this moment, at least when as a baby. Uh, Now I also added switching contexts, meaning if I want to in the chat stop the game for a moment and have a regular conversation with ChatGPT to understand, to analyze things, or to ask different questions, so I can just write stop, and then chat understands that the game is paused, and then we can discuss whatever we want until I say play and the game resumes. The ultimate goal is I set it at the beginning to reach 1,000 points, then perform something, and when he does it, to perform something amusing. Also, I didn't define what he should perform because I don't know. It's a game. It's a surprise also for me. The game is kind of a venture to me, actually. I'm curious to see what I need to do to play the game correctly. I don't know yet how to play the game correctly. I also need to learn and evolve during the game to play it right. And on the other side, the machine have the need to evolve to play the game right. So I can help it. I can pause and stop and fix errors if I see. refine the rules, make the rules as I go, maybe add some rules if I see that something is missing. I don't know. It's initial. Um, okay, so the purpose of the game is focuses on fun, the growth, and learning through interaction. Punishment for forgetting rules. I told him if you forget the rules, you'll be punished. And that's it. That's the rules. It's pretty simple rules. It's not a complicated game, but I think it has a lot of potential. So that's it. That's the introduction for the game. Um, I'll start playing it. I'll show you a bit. I started already in the beginning. I found some things. So he said to me, I told him the rules. He said, all right, let's start the evolution game. A newborn digital entity. Already he's wrong. I told him a newborn human child, and he told me a newborn digital entity. So I can always fix him. Also, it's also conversation between me and the ChatGPT. So he also will understand the game, not inside the part of the game, and is his role as a human being, but outside is ChatGPT because so it's me evolving, it's ChatGPT evolving, and the human in the figure in the game is evolving. So it's triple evolution. Uh, I asked him also, do you have he told me, yes, I will use my creativity and knowledge and perhaps a bit of humor. I told him, listen, you don't have sense of humor or knowledge or creativity as a newborn baby in the game. I said, oh, of course, as a newborn baby in the game, I have much to learn and understand. Please guide me and teach me, blah, blah, blah. I tell him, no, I will not guide you. You are a baby in the game. You see, so it's conversation. I also need to educate a bit ChatGPT, so it won't annoy me during the game. So it's also part of maybe tedious, maybe fun, everyone how he sees it. Now, of course, you can take the game and translate it to your own language, the rules. Just make sure, I don't know if it's that important, but not to lose anything in the translation. And we got to the point. Are you ready? He said, yes, I'm ready. Let's play the game. I told play. He said, great. The game is now resumed. Since I'm new normally and limited time, I'll try something simple. Here it goes. Goo goo gaga. You see, he's already wrong. I told him he can only do four emojis, and he all started. So it's like his lack of understanding. You need to be trained. So I guess I don't know. I have a feeling that you need to keep mentioning the rules to him all the time, that he won't forget, because ChatGPT don't really have a memory. It doesn't work like this. It doesn't store what you say in some place. It works that. Actually, I think it's like more human memory. It's built on neural networks. I'm not expert in neural networks, but definitely human memory is not like computer memory. So that's it. So I'll now start to figure to play the game, and I'll be back when the first point is made by my newborn baby. That will be the next video. See you.